Guys, the Epic Gamer here from the YouTube channel Gamer Gang, and today we're doing another video on BTD5. Now today we're doing a tactics video. Now we're going on sandbox again, we're doing a bit more of a tactics video. Now today we are doing, I'm trying to find a good map here. What has no challenge deep there, that's a decent map. So, kind of giving you a hint because of the map. We're doing a kind of water-based tactic here that can defeat a ZMG. So it can also work in impossible mode, so I'll just teach you through it. So first up, you want to get at least 3 dart monkeys. No, not 3 dart monkeys. So just 1 dart monkey here, and then you want and buy like and then just start building stuff here. No, then start building stuff like a sub in like there. It's called overload. By the way, this I did forget to mention it. It's called overload, this tactic, because it's quite crowded space. But yeah. So basically, so you want to get a dart monkey in, and then by round 10 you probably should kind of have this setup here. I mean, this can last you to round 10. So next up, we want to get another dart monkey, triple darts, 3 dart monkey if you have the academy. If not, then just get 3. If you don't have the academy, just get 3 dart monkeys and upgrade them all to triple darts. So yeah, and then on round 20 get your next triple dart monkey. So you want to get, so by round 20, you probably want to get this setup here. So by round 20 you want to get that, or if you don't have the academy, you probably want a setup without the subs. So you probably want to set up without subs. So without the subs, you probably want a wizard, a 2/2 wizard first. So yeah, so by round 20 you should roughly have about this setup here. So then, okay, fine. So around 30. So around 30ish, you probably want to have So next up, you probably want a reactor. So plutonium reactor. So it helps pop the camo with the camo rainbow. Sorry. So it helps remove it off. Let's see, it's removing it off now. So it moves the camo off. I mean that failed because I've got no airburst darts. But you want a reactor. So first up, you want to get these 3 subs here up to 2/2 here, because these 2/2 subs are quite decent. So now if I do like some region rainbows, look, see. But I mean, for example, if I also had some BFBs in, like distracting the monkeys here, yeah, I mean it can help quite a lot here. I mean, obviously 3 BFB versus 3 airburst darts is not going to work, but yeah. So that's round 30. So around 40, you probably want to have like tons more subs. So at least get about 10 subs in. At least get 10 subs in before you do this next step here. So there, and then 1 there as well. So that's 10, I think. So get them 2-0, then 2-2. So then they already start shooting. Rather than if it's 2-2, no 2-0, sorry. It doesn't have the intel, which means when another tower is attacking, it attacks as well. So that's 10. Wait. No, we need 1 more here. Okay, right, fine. So that's it. So that can defeat a Moab. Look, see, you can just wreck it. Okay, fine. So roughly around 50, you probably want to have a Republic in, if you have a banana farm, obviously. Or you can only get a bank if you don't have a banana farmer, which can cost quite a lot though, not gonna lie. I mean, it's roughly about 10,000, whereas the Republic here doesn't cost that much. It only costs what, well, actually, how much does that cost? No, with valuable lands, yeah. But yeah, I mean, Republic doesn't cost that much. So it roughly costs about 5,000-6,000, not that much compared to the bank. So you want that. So you want the Republic, and I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't really care. And you also want to try and get a plane in as well. You also want to get a 0-0 plane in. I know, but you're gonna have to. But this is my usual tactic here mainly. So 0-0 plane in. So at the moment, I mean that could probably. I don't know if this could defeat a BFB. Let's just check it out. Yes, it can. So crazily. But yeah. So next up, this is probably This is probably the better part here. It's probably much more costly part, but better part here, because I mean it doesn't involve quite a lot of stuff. You want a monkey power in, and yeah, so that helps like grappling the 2 BFBs. So for example, this is just an example of round 65. And then we've got 3 mobs on top. So yeah, I mean that does not look quite. That looks quite hard. So grappling one of the BFBs, that instantly does not look like much of a threat now. And of course, yeah, I can just So that does help a lot here, especially in those situations around 65. So I mean, you want a monkey python, then you want to get a ground 0. Now this ground 0 can really help you with round 81 here, because I'll just do. I know that's not that packed. I know. But I mean, look at this. So these region rainbows are going quite. These region rainbows, I'm just absolutely spamming it all out on them here. The ground 0 can just ground 0 the whole screen there, and that would be quite good. And then you can also use monkey pirates as well to grapple one of the mobs as well. And I mean, I did do it really packed up there. So that's not round 81 specifically, but yeah. So I'll just show you what round 81 will look like. I'm just going to get a ton of region rainbows in. The reactor also does help as well, but I mean ground 0 also gives you quite a lot of money here as well. Let's see. I mean it doesn't give you it. I know it doesn't give you it now. Doesn't give you it on sandbox mode, but I mean it can give you money in game. So then yeah, it's quite good there. So then after you've got ground 0, you probably want to get like at least about 15 subs even. 20 was a bit too much, but at least 15 of these 2 subs, excluding the reactor. There, so we've got like a ton now of these 2. I'm just gonna add like 7. No, let's just add 16. Just one more because it looks a bit better that way, because there's one at the start. So yeah. So you want about 15 subs there. So after you've got that, I mean it's not for certain that you can defeat a ZMG. So look at this, see. So ZMG, wait no, that's not ZMG. There's ZMG. And it's not for certain at the moment that you can defeat a ZMG at the moment. I mean, sure you got monkey pirates and ground 0, but will that help? Look, see, I mean that can help, but I mean it's not for certain. So what we're gonna do on round 85 is sell the ground 0, then try and get a first strike capability. You should already have one. So I forgot to mention it last time, but after you've got all 16 of your subs, get one up to ballistic missile as well, because that'll really help. So look, see, and also this will really help us be on possible mode, because then yeah, it can just help a lot, because the ZMGs can just be taken down in one hit rather than it going like there and then being popped into BFBs. BFBs go around, Moabs, ceramics, and then yeah, and all that chaos. And also you should have quite a lot of Dart Monkeys as well, so you should have like 5 more Dart Monkeys here. I mean it's not a massive difference, but I mean it's better than having no more extra Dart Monkeys. And even like really tight packed situations here, I think First Strike can take down like multiple balloons here. Look, so it can just bombard the whole of that area. So it's kind of like a ground 0 if anything, kind of. I'm not saying it's completely like a ground 0. Like for example, I'm just doing a ton of these ZMGs here. Yeah, let's just have this up First Strike here. It's just going to take down the ZMG, I think. Here, look, see. And when this recharges back, come on. The bad thing I don't like about First Strike is it takes quite a long time to recharge back. But I mean, it's quite an insanely powered ability, because I mean, it takes down the whole monkey pirates and yeah. So I mean, it did take out a group there, but it's still quite good. But I mean, it can leak some. Well, I was gonna say, because the BMG didn't appear to get shot that round for some reason, and yeah. So if you're going to go on free play, then what I recommend is you get maybe one or two more subs more up to airburst darts, and then get all of these up to ballistic missile, just so you can help survive round 86, because round 86 can be quite brutal here. And you probably also want to get, well, considering I mean the round 86 is not very far from round 85, but you probably want to get your ground 0 back because of that, because ground 0 can help around 86 here. So ground 0 And then you probably want all these up to ballistic missile as well, because the extra damage to Moabs. And then if you're going to try to go past like round 100 or something, then yeah, you should probably at least fill the screen up with like, well, with either with some more nuclear subs or the plutonium reactors, or you get more of these ballistic missile subs. Because I mean, I would kind of prefer the ballistic missile subs to the reactor or submerged support, because of the extra more popping power. But I mean, reactor's still quite sick. But I mean, it's better. It fares well more better than the nuclear sub at early game, like for example, like early region rainbows, or early, like, well, not, I was gonna say ceramics, but early like pink rushes or something. It fares much better than the ballistic missile at that, but the ballistic missile fares much more better against Moabs and BFBs because of the extra Moab damage, and because of it like actually being able to shoot stuff at it rather than it going into stuff. So for that, I'd have to say that ballistic missile is better at Moabs than nuclear sub. Okay, alright, fine. So you're roughly gonna just bombard the screen with ballistic missile subs here, because I mean, look, it's lagging quite a lot here. But I mean, look at that though. I mean, don't tell me. I mean, that's quite exceptional popping power. But I mean, considering that's like what, like 50, like, I don't know, how like 30 to 40 subs there, and times that all by 3.5 grand. That's like 105,000, plus all of the dart monkeys here, plus the dart monkey costs triple darts, plus the monkey power cost, plus the ground zero cost, plus the republic. It's fairly expensive if you're going into that, if you're going into free play mode, but I mean, yeah, it would be quite good. Oh look, it's lagging a bit. I mean, even if it's in one camera we go red, it lags. It's like slow over here, look, see? First a bit. And even one zebra balloon. So I mean, a more of it just gets shredded. BFB will get shredded with this. ZMG it'll get damaged quite quickly and it will die off soon. And then we can also ground zero as well. I forgot. Oh, we don't even need ground zero for that. So the nuclear sub, I mean, if you're wondering if you want to take it out, then I mean you can, but I mean I wouldn't recommend taking it out because of the lack of camo popping power here, really, because we've only got because all these guys here can only attack when either this is attacking and gets camo, that not really, the ground zero not really. The dart monkeys, yes, but I mean they only have a short time, so from there all the way around to what, like there, so like there, that's not that much camo range. I mean that's fairly decent amount of camo detection, but I mean the nuclear sub adds a bit more camo popping power for the subs onto, and I mean it also removes camo as well. I mean I'll just show you in a minute here. So yeah, I mean it's quite good at that, the nuclear sub, because that has something that it doesn't, that the 2-3 sub doesn't. So I mean it's just, so strengths and weaknesses of the sub, I mean of the 2-3 and the 4-0 sub. 4-0 sub is really good at early game, quite bad at late game because I mean it doesn't do the very high damage to Moab class balloons. I mean I'll even show you soon. I did once 5 reactors against the Moab, didn't even shred the first layer of the Moab because of the lack of that Moab popping power of that setup. And then also I did 5 ballistic missiles via Moab, and yeah, it just shredded it really. So I mean yeah, I prefer the ballistic missile sub to the submerged support, but I prefer the nuclear sub. That's my favourite sub. So anyway, I'll just show you. I mean, let's just do a zebra. Let's see, it did pop it, but I mean I like 2 nuclear subs here, I'll just do like one rainbow balloon here. Let's just do one rainbow. Oh crap. Yeah, but I was gonna say it was badly placed, but I mean it's fairly decently placed. But I mean I have seen before that plutonium reactors can defeat region rainbows on, I think it was Battle Park. It was Battle Park. I mean it was quite good. I mean me and BT King were gonna play that, but I mean yeah, I mean it wasn't particularly. I mean BT Battles was getting a bit boring at the time. But yeah, we did a video on that, and I used the plutonium reactor, and it did defeat some region rainbows he tried to send at me because he wanted to try and kill me off. I don't know why he wanted to. But yeah, so I mean it's quite good. I mean, can it defeat a region zebras? Yeah, I think I'll call that yes, really. I mean it can. I mean clearly the eyes there. I mean yeah, look, see, it can defeat like tons. I mean I'll just send like a ton of these this way, and it's not even getting past the sub at all here. Like not even a red or something's getting past it. So I'll stop it there. So I mean the nuclear sub's quite good. So thanks for watching. Comment, like and subscribe down below if this video helped you, and if it doesn't, like I always say, just do it anyway for more content of this type. So thanks for watching, and bye.